the academia can never understand. I once pursued the mastery of art, much like how a researcher would chase wisdom, and however, the more of a connoisseur I became, the less I felt I understood. I began to question what it truly meant for art. I found that I could comprehend even the most complex and sophisticated of works, and yet somehow that provided me with little solace. I remained even perplexed about this conundrum until I visited this theater.
It was that life-changing?
Everyone here had a joyous part in the overall experience. The actors upon the stage. In all honesty, from a purely critical point of view, the performances here...
Hey, don't say something like...
But what bewildered me was how, despite the performance's middling quality, they captivated their... I realized then that I had walked the wrong road. I left the so-called frontiers of artistic research and came to this theater. For this is where I can finally find what I seek. Art will no longer be a castle in the sky. If art cannot accomplish that...
When you put it that way, Mr. Zubair and I refused to follow the Academia's orders to change our shows for a similar reason. To put it simply, we were afraid that our shows would lose their meaning if people couldn't...
I once stood in the spotlight, but I relinquished fame and acclaim for the freedom I enjoy today. I care not for where my feet may take me next, but Nilou, you already stand upon the finest stage. You cannot give it up.
I understand. Thank you.
Dust the cobwebs away from the eyes of...
He really seemed to care a lot about the theater.
This world is full of unsolved
Once you get to know him, you'll realize that he's actually a big softie at heart. He'll even help out with furniture repair and painting the stage.
Wow.
Life gained a whole new level. Inaya was right. It's true that I couldn't bear... It wasn't out of pity, after all. Nilou was the one who bravely stepped up and... I'd be a terrible person if I spoke badly of Nilou without doing any... She knows better than any of us how difficult this path will be.
I didn't expect you all to challenge the Academia. That reminded me of my younger years. Back then, I feared nothing and no one, and I was always charged. I can't do things like that anymore, but those were some of the best.
Sorry. If the theater really ends up getting demolished, then...
It's all right. There's no need to think such heavy thoughts. Even if the building gets demolished, have faith in the resilience of an adventurer. We can...
But won't you have regrets if things just come to an abrupt end? It'd be like when you were forced to stop adventuring.
Ah, so that's what you were... Relax. I've had a lot of experience with regret. Look at us now. Serene and Abi are happy. And Serene has also just passed his theater exam. He was thrilled because he can soon perform on the same stage as you. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for our past struggles. And would Serene have become a happier person? That's hard to say.
Are you trying to make us feel better?
Yes, but I truly do mean what I say. Being here at the theater has taught me an important lesson. The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it. I can choose to believe that my life ended with my husband's death. Or I can choose to believe that it was a blessing in disguise for Serene and Abi. Similarly, even if this theater disappears, a new beginning might just be around the corner. Good and bad are all human-made concepts. It all depends on how we choose to see.
You have a point.
Nilou, I know how important Zubair Theater is to you, but you don't have to be so nervous. We're all here with you. The theater won't go down so easily.
Thank you, Miss Raykar.
No need to thank me. If anything, you inspired me with your bravery. You might have what it takes to become an excellent adventurer.
You're too kind. Alright, I gotta cheer up. I can't waste everyone's words of encouragement. I feel a lot...
Good. My children and I...
You're here. Is the theater actually closing?
He's been worried sick for a while now. He wouldn't stop talking the whole way back.
Hey, you two.
What exactly happened? Did someone come down from the academia?
Yes. He told us that we have to shut down the theater within 30 days.
What the heck? That came with no warning.
They're messing with us again.
Don't tell me you'll have to listen to him.
Come on. You know the answer to that.
Yeah, it is a direct order.
There's no need to worry, though. I'm preparing for a public debate. If I win, we might be able to overturn things and change their minds.
Really? That's terrific.
Mine too. So what was their excuse anyway? They still not a fan of the theater's
Yeah, something like that.
Good thing they have the power to make rash decisions about things they don't even understand.
Yeah, they need to touch more grass, not books.
Exactly. They want to look down on us?
Don't worry. Everyone here has your back. The academia's recklessness won't get...
Right. They might think that some forms of knowledge are more valuable than others, but everyone can equal. If they don't believe that, send them my way. I got them beat on this subject.
Maybe you can prepare some questions on the details of dance performance to make things harder for them at the debate.
Sounds like a good...
Ignore him. He's joking. Just do things your way. No matter what, we will always support you.
Thank you all so much. Your understanding...
There are always more solutions than problems. If you need help during the debate, just shout and the entire Grand Bazaar will be at your beck and call.
Gotta show them who has the people's support.
I feel like the pieces are starting to fall into place. Let's head back to the theater and organize our thoughts.
Sounds good. Inaya should also be back soon.
Abi, have you seen Miss Inaya?
No, Miss Nilou. Miss Inaya isn't back yet. Wasn't she just passing on a message? Does she really need this much time?
Traveler, Paimon, I think I've messed up big. What if Inaya never planned to come back?
What?
It's just a gut feeling, but knowing her, she probably feels like she's completely responsible. She probably thinks that all of this happened because she was staying here.
Oh, right. As soon as her father showed up, she said that her father...
She has a long-standing conflict with her father. She doesn't think that we can win the debate, and she doesn't want to implicate us, so she thought leaving was the best thing to do.
And then she just quietly left afterward.
Exactly. She's being too pessimistic. Anyway, first things first. We have to get...
But where should we start? Sumeru is...
I think I might know. Let's start by looking outside. Before I brought her to Zubair Theater, she was staying at a remote campsite. She got a fever from drinking unclean water, so I carried her back. If she has nowhere else to go after leaving the theater...
Then let's go take a look.
Yes, let's hurry. signs that someone had stayed here very recently.
But we can't confirm if it was Inaya or not. Let's take a look around first. Did you hear that?
I heard it too. Let's investigate.
Sounds like we're getting closer. The voice is coming from over there.
Yes, we're almost there.
Stay back!
It's Inaya! She's being attacked by wild animals!
Inaya, don't be scared! We're coming to help!
Spring forth! Wind Strider!
Motion to compel!
Scatter!
Here!
Time to go.
There weren't so many big animals in this area before. Sorry. I'm causing trouble for you.
Why did you leave by your... You really don't think we have a chance?
No. Everything happened because of me.
Yeah! Everyone's working together towards a...
It's alright if it's me. As long as the theater won't... You guys are the kindest people I've ever met.
Listen to me, Inaya. Even if you were the reason that all of this happened, no one... Mr. Zubair said that you're one of us, so that means we will protect you. No matter what happens, we'll stand as one.
Nilou. You can't win a debate against the academia. Especially since my father is an extreme... He's always wanted me to become an exceptional researcher. I tried my best to meet his expectations, but he still wasn't satisfied. Or rather, I'm no genius. But whenever he berated me, yeah, like I'd know.
So that's why you ran away from home?
At first, I thought the father would slow for one exam. I earned the third. I thought that all my hard work had finally paid off. I even used the embroidery skills I learned at school. I thought, even this daughter can...
I see. When we were embroidering your gift before, I didn't feel like you were new at it.
Yeah. Sorry for not bringing... I was tired of him yelling at me every day, but... He was more angry than ever before once I'd given him my embroidery and told him my score. You think you should be proud of third place? Reflect on why you weren't first. I forgot how long I'd cried for. I only remember my parents arguing. They argued for such a long time. My father... I've completely given up. We're destined.
How horrible!
I don't think you can beat him in a debate. Because he can never understand the relationship performers have with... He just wants everything to happen according to his wishes. What we cherish. Our little place...
It sounds like your past has had a huge impact on...
I understand now, Inaya. But when we were preparing for the debate, I heard something quite wise.